70% of the Earth's surface and is essential to all life, both in the sea and on the land. There's one animal that is the perfect ambassador for the ocean, and that's the Orchinus orca, or killer whale. In just a few minutes, you'll meet SeaWorld's killer whales. First though, let's find out more about these remarkable animals. Orchinus orca, or the killer whale, is the most widely distributed mammal on Earth. They can be found throughout the ocean, all around the world, including in the Arctic, the Atlantic, the Southern, the Indian, and the Pacific Oceans. No other single marine species lives in as many different ocean habitats or is as directly reliant on as many different types of marine life as the killer whale. More than any other marine animal, the Orchinus orca.
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's what we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
The way was Trua and Makayo, showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our animals active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our world, and we're excited to share their stories with all of you.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
You're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today you're going to see the whales working together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team, that's what makes them the ocean's top predator. They are scientifically known as, or assigned as, orca. They're more commonly known as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, their names are Katina, Nahani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is our youngest whale. He's 10 years old. Makayo's mom, Katina, is our oldest whale. She just turned 45 years old. Katina is also the leader or the matriarch of our pod. Here at SeaWorld, our training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. The whales learn to trust us, and they even take an active role in their own health and well-being. Some of the very first behaviors we teach our whales are husbandry or healthcare behaviors. And one of the very first ones we teach is called a fluke presenter. We teach the whales to turn upside down, or ventral, and calmly place their tail flukes in our lap. Not only does this give us an excellent look at the whale's entire body, but it gives our veterinarian staff access to the vein that runs on the underside of the tail. Once a month, our veterinarian staff come in and take a voluntary blood sample. Just like you or I go to get a physical once a year, well, these guys get a physical once a month. Another important healthcare behavior we train early on is to obtain a weight. For the same reason why you or I would step on a scale at home or at the doctor's office, we teach the whales to slide their bodies up onto a giant killer whale-sized scale we have located in one of our back pools. Now, take a look. You're going to notice when the whale slides out, the part of their body from their dorsal fin down to their tail flukes will still be in the water. That's called their pedal or the powerhouse. This posture would not give us an accurate reading of their weight. So in order to solve that problem, we simply taught the whales to lift their tails up and out of the water. This allows us to make sure that our younger whales are growing and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Hey everyone, I'm down here on the left-hand side of the stadium. Killer whales learn so much through observation and mimicry of their mothers and the other members of their pod. And we're going to put this to the test. We're going to see how closely the whales are watching you. So go ahead and stand up, everybody on this side of the stadium. Okay, on the count of 3, you're going to turn around in a circle 2 times. You're going to see how closely Makayo's watching you. 1, 2, 3, turn around. I think he has it. Great observation. All right, you guys can go ahead and have a seat. Killer whales are often seen jumping up and out of the water to get a better look at their environment. Focus your attention up at center stage. This behavior is called a spy hop. And when Mikhail comes up, let's give him a great big cheer. We didn't forget about you guys over here. All right, go ahead and stand up. You're going to give a behavior, send a behavior called a side reach. You're going to put your fingers out in front of you, and on the count of 3, you're going to swipe them over your left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, go. I think Truener has it. He's going to go all the way down to the bottom of the pool. This behavior is going to give him an extra high vantage point to look at all of you. It could be used to scratch an itch, or possibly it's just a way for him to announce his presence. How about a big round of applause for our killer whales and our volunteers? SeaWorld's research and education of the whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries. For example, we now know that female killer whales are pregnant for over 17 months. That's information that can never be learned from the wild. Other information, however, can only be learned through field observation. And that's why SeaWorld partners with organizations such as the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to further our knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals, and probably the best expression of that is seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could beat their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
Killer whales make waves when they hunt, and they use their powerful tail fins to stun their prey. You're about to get a demonstration. For our killer whales, it's a fun activity session. But for all of you, it means it's time to get wet. 100 pounds of food every day. In the wild, their diet varies depending on the time of year and where they live. Unfortunately, pollution, overfishing, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
But it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Hindi po tapos. Para siguro na tapos na. Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues. Find out more about the animals in our care. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.